Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace here delivering your Virgo season connection spread. This reading takes a look at your side and the other person, people, situations, whatever it is that you may be dealing with during Virgo season. I do want to wish you all a very happy birthday. I hope you've had a very good Virgo season thus far. And I want to thank you all for tuning in, for being here energetically, allowing for this magic to unfold here on the channel, but also for your likes, your comments, sharing, subscribing, of course. If you haven't yet done so, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell before you go so you know when we post all of our videos. Speaking of which, I am trying to add some new things or incorporate them back onto the channel. Obviously, if you've been watching for a while, I'm doing this connection spread that looks at your side and the other person that you may be dealing with. I'm also going to start incorporating weekly readings that are timeless. There's no time expiration date on them or anything like that. So it'll be like Monday to Sunday. And I'll still be doing the lunar reading, so new moon and full moon reading. So I hope that doing these readings more often will allow for you to connect more to the energies and the messages that I'm able to download for you guys. So without further ado, let's get on with your reading. I will bust out the tea leaf cards later on to get some additional messages for you regarding this dynamic, however it plays out, okay? Alright, wow. So the moon, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Wands popping out there. Yeah. Okay. I do feel like your guard is definitely up, Virgo, for whatever reason. Obviously, there has been some past hurt, maybe in matters of the home or the heart. Something that may be a little deep-rooted is what I'm getting with that. Okay. Some of y'all may be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer potentially. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So this is the underlying energy here. When I was doing your meditation, Virgo, I saw the Ace of Swords reversed. I also saw like a lot of dogs. And I saw, another card of Pisces. Some of y'all definitely may be dealing with a Pisces sun, moon, or rising sign. That is your opposite, so maybe, that applies for many of you. But anyways, yeah, I saw lots of dogs, and I saw a flash of a German Shepherd, and it was like a inverted pentagram. So that was kind of like an alarming image to see, because dogs are normally like very loyal, trustworthy kind of symbols, kind of like that shoulder to lean on, or you know what I mean. So anyways, it just made me feel like there was someone who was untrustworthy around you that you thought was loyal to you or something like that. Okay, so we have your past or foundational energy. These are your blockages, present energy, outside influences, ideal outcome, and the outcome. Okay. Yeah, so, wow. Right underneath the Ace of Swords is Justice with the Nine of Swords, Three of Swords. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's definitely some deep-rooted issue that you're just kind of fed up with, and you're now starting to, hopefully you will begin to bring it to light. I do feel like it's that you're in the right, Virgo, or someone here knows that there's some truth that they need to speak because there was some sort of injustice, but it's like they can't quite do it yet. Nine of Swords. And, it's just going to keep eating you up or eating them up if it doesn't get spoken on. So anyway, let's take a look at your connection spread. So past or foundational energy, I'm really feeling like this is your side and this is the other person, Virgo. So your past, you have the Eight of Pentacles with the World card in your blockage. So I do feel like you were definitely working on something, maybe something that's, you know, more passion driven, or maybe you started a passion project of some sort, but for whatever reason you've had a hard time actually implementing that into something that is like I don't want to say successful, although that is a word that is coming to mind, but basically, you know, making it your full-time gig. It's kind of like when you're working full-time at a place that you hate, but then you've got your passion project that you've been working on for years and years and years, but you continuously will treat it as a side hustle. It's like that's why the World card is in your blockage. Okay, so, you know, obviously that may be a specific message, so take it as a metaphor, okay? And so let me talk about them real quick. So yeah, with the Hanged Man in the maybe it is intended to be reverse since I said that, but the Hanged Man in their past or foundational energy. Okay, yeah, like I am kind of feeling like this is in the reverse, or it's intended to be in the reverse, because, well, first of all, I said it, but it's just the feeling like someone is just kind of like holding back for whatever reason. And it's probably because they don't know how to prioritize maybe their money, their finances, or maybe just like people or relationships, potentially. You know, like prioritizing a meeting with someone or prioritizing their schedule and things like that. So it delays their whole process. So that's why their present energy, they're in the Four of Pentacles. They're totally stuck. Yeah, okay, so this is interesting, actually. I'm just noticing this. They have 3 4s right here, so 4 4 4. So that is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So I think that this person is kind of, I feel like they are trying to create something or create a life for themselves that isn't clear-minded, basically. I mean, okay, I shouldn't put it like that. Like, not that they're trying to make an unclear life for themselves, but I feel like at the end of the day, with all of their energy and all the things that they're processing and trying to reevaluate and all this stuff that is going on internally that keeps them stagnant, truly. Yeah, it's like putting them in this place where they don't see it clearly. That's why their desired outcome is the Four of Cups. It's like when someone this is a card of apathy, yes, like lacking the care to make a greater connection or maybe make greater moves is what I'm hearing for you. Yeah. So let me move over to you real quick, because I just feel like they're in their head a lot. That's just really what this seems like. And maybe that's why we have this like 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I think maybe like they are eventually, with the Judgment card as their outcome card, they are going to see themselves for who they are. Like they're going to have to take a look in the mirror, or take a look, you know, really reflect on this whole situation, maybe, if this is something, you know, that has caused a little turmoil for you all. They're gonna have to look at it clearly for what it is. And so I think maybe they're coming to this clarity and they're understanding that, dang, okay, maybe I did do Virgo wrong, or, you know, maybe there's definitely some karmic justice is what I'm hearing that I'm going to have to reap, basically. And it's giving them a lot of fogginess and anxiety and hurt about it. And I think with the Four of Cups as their desired outcome, it's almost like they don't really want to face you. So it's like they're still going to trying to keep doing them, but with all of this going on behind the scenes, behind the curtain, that ultimately keeps them in like a deprioritized, I'm hearing lackadaisical type of mentality that keeps them stuck. Looks like an endless cycle. Okay, so let me come back over to you, Virgo. So your present energy is the Chariot. I, first of all, love that you have all of these major arcanas here, and they're all beautiful. They're all wonderful cards. And with the Chariot, okay, card of Cancer, like I said, you may be dealing with a Cancer earlier. So maybe there's a Cancer who's like of deep importance or deep value to you, or someone who's like a true friend. Like I said, maybe you have like a lot of allies around you with those images of dogs and stuff. And okay, yeah, so I'm getting it now. So it's like you have a lot of people, like a good support system around you, Virgo, but there's like this one that's like you're really realizing that you can't really trust them or something. That's really what I'm feeling with this side, but take it how it flies. Okay, so yes, the Chariot is a card of glory and victory, and you're actually coming to a place where you're feeling more balanced out with what it is that you're trying to achieve. It's more like on a deep soul level, like that soul mission to succeed, to take action. It's like you're realizing your own power. It's like that, we all have free will. Like, you don't have to be stuck in a way, or stuck in a web is what I wanted to say. Yeah, like a fly in the web is what I'm hearing. Okay, so outside influence being the Wheel of Fortune for you, I do think that this, like I said, there's justice here with this Ace of Swords. You have karma, good karma on your side. And that's really interesting because I was trying to like fan these cards out, but for whatever reason, like, I don't know, they just felt like stuck together. But it was like only showing the white cat. So, yeah, it's like the positive side, right? But there's positivity in the dark, so and yeah, so anyways, this does seem like great progress. And then the fact that your desired outcome is the Sun, that is complete and utter happiness, it's bliss, it's harmony, it's like feeling like that inner child within you is like alive again, alive and well, and just really excited for life, excited for the future and what it is that you can create. And I feel like that's what this has been all about. It's like you've been kind of doing your own thing to feel more alive again, or maybe feel like you have a purpose. And so with this being your full intention, just having pure positivity into your life, I feel like that is really contagious. So yeah, okay, so maybe that's why they have the Judgment card like that. Okay, so anyways, your outcome card is the Nine of Wands. So I do feel like you are kind of more on this spiritual journey, it seems, whereas this person may be very like, yeah, okay, so the way that I'm looking at this is like, this person is like in the 5D. They think of the now. They think in the now. They think with love and light, right? Positivity. Like, it's kind of keeping your vibe high, or keeping your energy high. Whereas this person is still very much stuck in like the 3D with the 4D kind of thing. That's really what I'm getting here. is like they're still trying to cope with structures and time management. Truly, like that is one of the definitions for the Two of Pentacles. So it's like, I feel like for you, Virgo, over here, time doesn't really mean much to you. But I think, you know, we all are still human beings on this 3D earth dealing with time. So I do feel like with the world being your blockage, it does have importance, of course, for you to start implementing things and not, you know, seizing the day. Seize the day. You can't just like hope and wish and I'm seeing 10:10 on the clock right now, so whatever that may mean for a particular number of you. But yeah, but again, 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0 is 2. So 2. Again, it's like you guys are kind of mirroring each other in a way, but like it's totally like yin and yang. Okay, but yeah, so the 2, it talks about making decisions, choices, balance, time management, prioritizing things. So I do think that that's still important for you, but ultimately, like I said, I feel like you're on a deeper spiritual level, and you're kind of looking at the world totally differently. And with the 9 of Wands as the outcome card for you, it makes me feel like you're still willing to work and try for this person and try to connect with them on this deeper spiritual level. Like, you see this as kind of like stairs moving forward to a moon. So yes, the moon is symbolic of your subconscious, right? It's the darker parts about you. It's only illuminated when the sun is present. Or, you know, when we could see it in this, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, the sun shines on the moon, and that's how it becomes illuminated. Otherwise, it's just this big old rock in the sky, right? And yeah, I feel like you're definitely bringing the light. I'm actually hearing this one song. It's like Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj. I think it's called The Light Is Coming. Yeah, but anyways, the light is coming to give back everything the darkness don't. But yeah, and I feel like this person is kind of in the darkness right now. And you can kind of see it with all their cards too. And I feel like with this person, it's like they are kind of in the dark, and maybe they are starting to become more okay, I don't want to seem like I have like some spiritual ego or something and telling people to like quote unquote wake up, or you know, I don't want to, you know, convey words like that, but these are the messages that are kind of coming across. But I feel like with this 4 of Swords as an outside influence for this other person, they are becoming more enlightened, maybe more aware of themselves, but it's like hard for them to just dive right in. Like, I feel like you've already fell down the rabbit hole, and like you're just continuing to go because there's no way out, but there's a way in. That's a song too, by an artist called Wookiefoot. Yeah, there's no way out, but there's a way in. So I feel like this person is really refusing to dive all the way in, and that's why there's this 4 of Wands. It's like they're in their own world, but it's not even necessarily like the best option for them. So with the desired outcome as the 4 of Cups, it's like I said, they don't want to test the waters. They don't want to make waves. They're just being in their own bubble. Okay. But they're gonna come to some sort of realization for sure. I'm actually hearing earning their trust when I look at both of your outcome cards, the 9 of Wands with the Judgment. Earning their trust. So maybe it's a matter of allowing this person to kind of release themselves a little bit from the restraints that the world has put on them or they have put on themselves ultimately. Okay. So, such a Virgo card. Cane. Pay attention to your health. Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. And fire. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So I'm going to get some tarot cards to clarify these for you. That looks aligned, sorry. Okay. What is the cane card here for Virgo? Okay. Wow. All right, not to freak any of you guys out, but Cain, pay attention to your health. Out comes the death card. So, okay, like I said, don't freak out. It doesn't necessarily mean death. However, I feel like for some of you, that may be a message, like maybe one or two of you. I don't know. But this, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you all straight. Don't you freak. So the death card is symbolic of Scorpio, as many of you may already know. So this may have something to do with your 8th house. Either that, or maybe there is, what does Scorpio rule? Scorpio rules the genitalia. So perhaps this has something to do with your sexual health. Yeah, so that may apply. Like I said, I would also check your 8th house. And so, like, say you have Aries in the 8th house. Maybe there's some things like you're getting migraines a lot more or something like that. Or maybe you're, like, breaking out and that is caused by, you know, unhealthy dietary habits or something like that. Anyway, so there's all kinds of things. If that is the case for maybe one of you or some of you, or in general, if you guys are interested, I'm also a licensed esthetician. So there's a thing called face mapping and you can see where your breakouts are and what part of the body is kind of screaming at you at that time, and you can kind of decipher, oh, okay, maybe I drank too much over the weekend and that's why this part of my face is breaking out, because of my liver is like dying for water right now. Okay, anyway, so I think that will apply to some of you. Wow, when I cut open the deck, I saw the Ace of Swords with the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like for many of you, this is going to have to do with some sort of transformation of your past self and not trying to like get back to the past. It's like we're only moving forward and we're only moving deeper. Like I said, I feel like you've already started or implemented this sort of transformation, like you've already started changing, but this person is very, very stagnant. Some of y'all may in fact be dealing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or a fire sign in general, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So let me see about this bull. Do not back down from opposition. Okay, whoa, hang on. Oh. So the bull, out comes the Son of Wands with the Two of Wands. So yeah, I feel like there is someone who is really focused on okay, I'm actually hearing on themselves. They're focused on themselves. Maybe they're very impulsive with the way that they react or lash out in a way. I do feel like it's this person for sure. They don't necessarily need to be a fire sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But like I said, I feel like it's someone who's very like impulsive, you know, just kind of maybe a little more aggressive. So show strength and fortitude. And I feel like this person, they're really only concerned with their own path and their own survival is what I'm hearing. And I, not to just like discredit this person, I'm sure they have a lot going on. I really do feel like there's something like heavy on their plate or something like that, or, this may be deeper than anything material. Yeah, okay, so they have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, Gemini energy with the Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles. So I do feel like there is a huge decision for this person to make. Absolutely. Wow. And then I cut open the deck, it's the Nine of Swords again. So, yeah, I feel like this person is like very anxiety ridden, and they may be prone to lashing out because they're just reacting poorly when you're just trying to bring the light, it seems. So let's see. You have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. What are these negative forces beyond Virgo's control? Eight of Cups. I'm hearing Scorpio for you strongly. We did have the Death card here, which is Scorpio energy. So yes, Eight of Cups. Basically to say, I feel like your angels, your spirit guides or whatever, like they are here to protect you, and kind of, wow, this is really interesting because it's like a little spider web, and this is a spider web here is your past or foundational energy. So I do feel like they are trying to keep you like safe in your own web, or still trying to keep you within your own I'm hearing masterful design within your life's purpose and your life's mission, but they cannot prevent you from feelings such as like grief or disappointment, or when people withdraw from you, and maybe sneaky and deceptive against you, untrustworthy. Okay, so do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay, so what is tempting Virgo to lower their standards? Wow, okay, so the Father of Wands with the Two of Wands this time. So I definitely feel like it's this person who may be very like I said, very cyclical, stagnant, stuck, and you're just trying to connect more on a deeper level. They're gonna have to come to this judgment call on their own. Again, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have the Fire card here, passionate love or hate. So, yeah, so I'm going to, wow, and then so when I'm shuffling, I see the Lovers here, Gemini energy with the Ace of Pentacles, Son of Wands. So I do feel like there is something new that can be started or manifested with this person, but I feel like they need to kind of work through a lot of thoughts and emotions first to kind of level up with you. Okay, I'm going to grab a card from the Wooden Tarot for you as like a little birthday message. I love this deck here. And my friend, who's also a Virgo, gave it to me for my birthday. So anyway, she is amazing. So let's get some advice for Virgo during this Virgo season connections. Okay. Wow, the Tower. The Tower. So really interesting, and I didn't want to mention it before, but yesterday I recorded like 5 signs. I started with you first, Virgo, and for whatever reason the sound didn't pick up, and this was your outcome card, was the Tower. So yeah, I do feel like you kind of are this light bringer of some sort, and perhaps a trigger for this other person or group of people, whatever this is on the other side. And I feel like you're kind of bringing the Tower moment. You're kind of bringing, like I said, this we saw the Death card, that transformation or destruction of old values, of old ways of thinking, and things like that. So that's really powerful. That's really powerful. But Virgo, I'm going to leave that there for you. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, all my information is going to be down in the description box. But if this is where we part ways, please do leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, as well as leave me a comment down below. Let me know if this resonates with you. I really love hearing from all of you, so don't hesitate to reach out. But before you go, please do subscribe to the channel as well. Hit that little bell so you get notified when we post all of our videos. Alright, Virgo, take care. I will see you very soon for your next reading. Bye.